Hey guys, just want to do a quick walk around of the boat. I ordered it from a guy in Georgia. They shipped it across the country to Washington, where I am, and I just got it last night at midnight. It took about a week. Got stuck in a snowstorm 2 days ago in Wyoming, and it's May, so it's kind of crazy. There's a snowstorm, but yeah, let's just do a quick walk around and see what's what. I don't know really what works and what doesn't yet. I don't know if the brake system works. It's got an aluminum trailer. Looks like it had a keel guard, which now is gone. The keel looks in good shape besides the adhesive that's still on here. It's got a Mercury 150 two-stroke motor. It's got trim tabs. Not sure if they work. This damage I knew about. I guess the sun damages these swim steps, which is pretty common. Oh, by the way, it's a 20-foot Proline Walkaround. That's the model. It's a hardtop. So here's the cockpit. It's super dirty. Trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. It's got 2 batteries. That battery's kind of iffy. This battery works good, holds a charge. From what I've seen, they both bought June 2011, but one must have been abused. That's the oil tank, and it's kind of interesting. It has an oil fill here from outside the boat. I haven't seen that before. It must be a Proline thing. It's got a really deep compartment there to access the bilge pump. There's also a Washdown Pump, which the seller says has to be in the water to work. So I haven't been able to turn on that pump. It's got a fuel water separator. And then there's, I think that's the Washdown Pump. You can't see it, but this thing goes down for 2 feet at least. There's a couple more pumps I haven't found yet. This is a bait well. See, it's filthy. I just sprayed degreaser in there. So this is a live well. It fills up, and not sure. That's the bilge. That works. These switches are mystery. They do light up. This is the bow light, stern light. That works. It's the horn. That works. These ones are mystery too. Can't get stereo to work. I saw this work a week ago because the seller videotaped all the systems working, but for whatever reason, after driving 2,900 miles, that doesn't work. Fuel gauge works. I haven't had the boat out to test it. Sounds like the trim tabs, the motor works, but I can't get them to move. I don't know if I can't actually get them to move. I don't know if it's needs more fluid or what. Yeah, this one is kind of touching the bunk here, but I'm not 100% sure. I should mark this because I can't see the tabs when I'm up there by the switch, but I don't think they're moving. I hope it's just because it's low on fluid, and it looks like they're zeroed out here. And I know the seller said he never used them. I wonder if that's why, because they don't actually work. But the trim pump's actually really hard to get to, so it could just be dry. Prop's in good shape. It's like a stiletto stainless prop. Leading edges feel good. Looks nice and straight from what I can see. Skeg looks good. Just has some paint knocked off from some sand. Nothing too crazy. Just missing paint there. It's interesting. Came from Georgia, so that's salt water. One of the things that really bummed me out though is I didn't see this. Someone has totally backed into something like a wall or post with this kicker bracket, and this was a really expensive bracket, but it looks like it's toast. It's totally jammed up. You can see it's bent. This piece is bent really bad. I mean, I probably can't fix that. Maybe I'll give it a shot, but it kind of sucks. You can see some stress cracks in the gel coat from that. Doesn't look structural, but it's kind of a bummer because I planned on using that. These are the scuppers, drain for the scuppers. This is the bilge. This is the bilge. So it's self-draining cockpit. There's a scupper there. This is the drain for the, not the bait well, but the other side is storage, but it has a drain. Looks like there's some stress cracks here. Pretty cosmetic, but it's pretty ugly. There's a ton of them. Let me get that. It's bigger than I thought. He showed me this stuff, but you know, you never know what it looks like in person until you see it. Looks like the rub rail got damaged here and somebody cut it out, part of it out. It's not awesome. This could be impact damage actually, from like a bad docking job. Maybe that's why this is missing, I don't know. Kind of sucks. The hull looks really good overall. It's filthy. It's been in the snowstorm. I haven't even washed it yet. But as far as like scratches and nicks and dings, I don't see any. Besides those stress cracks, which I knew about. And oh, looks like this is a repair actually. Beaching damage. I hadn't seen that before. Nothing serious though. Man, buying a boat sight unseen is pretty crazy. But I got a really good deal. And boats in Washington are just really expensive. It's got a nice hardtop. That's kind of the thing I liked about it. Keeps the sun off me and the rain off me. It's got some 6x9 speakers, which are kind of faded in the sun. Door is in good shape. This is a 20-foot boat, 7 people, or 1,000 pounds. 1,000 pounds doesn't seem like much. Here's the cuddy cabin. There's a like a marine, I think that's a 4-channel amplifier, even though he's only got 2 speakers. Looks like it's been wired pretty badly. Here's all the cushions. It's got cushions for back there in the corners, and then here, removable cushions for the seats. I think these are life jackets. Pretty tight in here, but it works. This is the biggest boat I've owned. I've owned several boats, but not a... It's 20 foot, but it looks giant for a 20 foot because the hull is very, very deep. Extra long shaft transom, but it looks even bigger than that. And that fits there somehow. I think I got it turned wrong, but anyways, I'm 5'10", and it's fine. It'd be tight with 2 people. You'd have to be pretty cozy with the second person. So yeah, this is an all composite hull, which is what I liked. No more rot. It's got 70 gallon full fuel tank. It's full. Let's go walk around to the front, see what's up here. It's just filthy. I'm gonna get out the pressure washer and see what I can do. Got a hatch. I like the design of the hardtop. It's got a remote spotlight, GPS antenna, radio antenna. I got a new radio anyway, even if that one doesn't work. Let's get the VHF. That needs to be rotated, I think. This spotlight does work. Totally covered with bugs. I'll show you the controls in a second. Looks like it's got some routing so you can tie up to the dock and not rip off your bow light. Anchor locker. It's got a drain in there, which is kind of nice. Seems pretty big for a 20-foot boat. So it's got a courtesy light and then a red mode switch for spreader lights, which it doesn't have. Here it's got a little fuse panel up there. This thing doesn't hold it up. How it's installed, I don't know how it ever would have. It's kind of strange. This is how this spotlight works. It's kind of cool. Remote spotlight. This works.
6 degrees and humidity 84%. Wind west at 9 miles an hour. Pressure 29.83 inches and steady. Port Angeles, cloudy 58. Bellingham, sunny 62. Southwest wind 10 miles an hour.
Just going through it. That's the thing about getting a new boat. You have to get to know every single system. It's going to take me a couple days to go through it and make sure it's ready for the water.